Hi guys, it's been quite a while since our last update, so we have a bit of a bumper edition for you today. We've got quite a lot of news that we want to share, which is really positive, so let's go.
So in my news, when I spoke to you last time was May last year, to update you on my cancer treatment. I was operated on in June of last year, and they removed a 13mm ER receptive carcinoma, fortunately with no spread to the lymph nodes, which was great news. I went on to have 5 days of radiotherapy, which when I saw my consultant back in July, he asked me whether I could possibly go to the Marsden because it was going to be a lot quicker than going to Brighton. That was quite something. When I had the paperwork through from the Marsden, I noticed on it, it said Cedar machine, and already I thought, I'm fairly certain that was a machine which Charlotte went in, and in fact yes, it was exactly the same machine. It was the same room. I hadn't been back to the Marsden since Charlotte, her last visit there, which was in January 2016. I think out of all the treatment, it was only 5 days treatment, which I was fortunate. Actually going back was far worse than anything else that I'd ever had to experience. I saw the same changing room, I changed in the same changing room. I lied on the bed, I saw the big blue sky, which she often talked about. It was beyond traumatic, very, very difficult, but obviously I managed to get through it, and I wanted to get the radiotherapy done as soon as possible. So I'm now on HRT for the next 5 years, which I'm pleased to say I haven't had any side effects. So apparently only a third of people don't get side effects with the one that I'm on, so I'm really pleased about that. And then last weekend it all felt a bit sort of bumpy and I was quite concerned, so I went back down, and everything works at this place. I can't criticise it at all, it just works so well. I was there for 3/4 of an hour. I was examined, I had another mammogram, I had another ultrasound, and thank goodness I'm pleased to say that they found nothing there. It is just scar tissue and I think edema and a few bits and pieces. So within myself I'm feeling really well, still giving up drinking. I did drink on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and that's been it. I've stopped, so I'm feeling quite smug with myself, especially when I have to go for treatment and they say, do you drink? And I go, no, not me. But anyway, so Miles, in other news, what have we been up to?
In November, Mum and I completed the Brighton 10K, which was quite good fun, wasn't it?
No, not really. It wasn't good fun at all. There were 2,500 people. Anyway, I'd be really pleased to know that I came in, I think, the last 30, but I did it.
So yeah, you did it.
Took me an hour and a half, but I still did it. So yeah. I still got the medal, which I've got at work actually hanging up. We did some radio interview with BBC Radio.
We did.
Live, Radio 5 Live, which has a huge listening capacity.
Drive time.
Drive time.
Mm-hmm.
I also did an interview for an Australian magazine called Nine, so that came out online, so I was really pleased about that. Somebody just contacted me over Twitter. And then in March of this, obviously this month, I'm in Prima magazine.
I can take some photos of that.
Miles will take some photos, but I wasn't sure how my photos were going to turn out because I really don't like having my photo taken. However, Miles will take some pictures. It's quite a nice article, so I was really pleased about that. We've had quite a lot of donations. We had a really nice donation from the public school Harrow. Mm-hmm. They did their Christmas Carol concert for us, which I didn't know about, and that raised £1,200. And in the summer we are attempting to do...
In the summer we are attempting to do the Jurassic Walk along the southwest coast of England.
Hopefully joined by Matthew Wright, who used to host The Right Stuff, and hopefully my very good friend Dominica, aka Ellie Griffiths, who is a best-selling crime novelist, so we're hoping that she might join us for a bit of that as well.
And they're both patrons of the charity.
And both patrons of the charity.
Two of the team, the Charlotte's Bag team working at King's College Hospital in London, were awarded in the New Year's Honours List this year. So Ashkan Kirmos was awarded an MBE, and Professor Safa Al-Sarraj was also awarded an MBE.
And we have so far, since we started, we've raised £312,000. I will just read you, this is word for word what Barnaby, our scientist in the lab, he wrote for us, which is where the money's going, so I will just read this to you word for word. We have used Charlotte's Bag charity funding to invest in Oxford Nanopore technology. This enables rapid DNA sequencing and data analysis in real time. Although still early, the results look very promising and should enable a full tumour classification in under 2 hours of the sampling being taken in surgery. Further improvements to this new workflow could support a full molecular analysis within 1 week and have all the results available by the first clinical assessment meeting. This is 3 times faster than our current approach. This increased speed of diagnosis will reduce patients' anxiety and allow better care planning from an earlier time point. We're very grateful for this funding. We see this as a paradigm shift in diagnostics, and it's very exciting for all those involved in improving the care of these patients. So we're really pleased that we've put so much money towards that, and obviously, hopefully, patients will benefit the result, will look forward to the results of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So getting them back with accuracy and quicker.
Yeah.
Obviously, Charlotte's results didn't come back to 3 months after she died, so that's something which is quite important to us. And of course, the more rapid the results are given to clinicians, the more quickly treatment can begin, and obviously with the increased accuracy, that treatment can be more targeted to the type of tumour that person is suffering from.
And obviously it would have been, Charlotte would have just had her 28th birthday on the 18th, so I really struggle with this time. It's really hard. On Monday it will be 9 years since she passed, which I still can't believe it's 9 years. So I kind of want to get February out of the way, because it's just really hard, and people say, does it get easier? No, it doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any easier at all. I'd like to thank so many people for subscribing to the channel, despite us not putting anything up for ages. I'm really sorry about that. And I just want to reassure people that the first thing, and Mars will vouch for me, the first thing that I do every morning, even before I go to work, because I always have 5 till 5:30, I always sit on the computer and just catch up on bits and pieces. And one of the first things I always do is to read the comments. So I read every single comment. The comments that I've had have been absolutely brilliant. So just thank you for that, and thank you for still subscribing. It makes such a difference. One of my main aims is, because we're not big YouTubers or anything else, and this isn't for us, it's for Charlotte. I would dearly love to be able to say to Charlotte that she got to 100,000 subscribers, and all I really want is a silver button, just to be able, with her name on it, to say, Charlotte, you did it. From a girl who thought that maybe the best thing to do was take her channel down, because nobody would be ever be interested in her. It would give me such a thrill to be able to just hold that up to the sky and say, Charlotte, you did it. You got your 100,000. But anyway, we've got some unseen footage again. It's Charlotte and I going up to Salford to the interview. So enjoy, and we'll try not to leave it so long next time.
Yeah, but as always, there's information posted very regularly on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is my favourite social media platform. It's unfortunate, everybody's lost a lot, but I kind of stick with it because it's just the one that is more established than anything else. I'm also on Blue Sky as well, so that's starting obviously to take off a bit as well, so that's good. Facebook I still use a little bit, and Instagram a little bit, but certainly Twitter is my best one at the moment.
We will put the links down in the description box below if you want to look at those.
And also, just a final thing, with our charity, whether you did or didn't know, we're probably one of the very few charities that self-fund, so 100% of what you donate goes to where it should. We pay our own expenses, we pay our own PayPal fees, we pay our own PO box number, we pay for absolutely everything, so that 100% goes to where it should. So because we're just believers that that's what charity's about. We're not a business, we're a small charity.
No, absolutely, and I think as well the important thing is we can tell you exactly where your money's going, and before anything is spent, the team in London who work in Charlotte's lab, they will prepare kind of extensive presentations for us to really understand the benefit of where those raised funds are going as well. So yeah, I think we're really fortunate that we have that relationship with the team the clinical team that we work with, where we work very closely with them, and anything money that's spent, we are not only told, but actually educated as to the purpose before we decide whether or not to give that money. So yeah, I think we are in quite a unique position in that respect, that we have such a close relationship with the researchers and clinicians, and there really isn't any buffer between us as a charity and them. There are no employees or anyone else, so we speak directly to the people who use those donations.
Yes, I'm afraid you won't have any gimmicks, you won't have any freebies, you won't have anything with ours, I'm afraid. You'll just have knowing that your donation does go to where it should go. And we'll put the link obviously for Charlotte's Bag for the charity down below as well. Anyway, enough of us. Enjoy the little bit of Charlotte on the train. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi guys, I wanted to vlog today. Today is pretty exciting. We're going up to, as I said, hi guys, we're on the train now. We were stuck in London Victoria for quite a while because the taxi driver who was meant to pick us up, it all got a bit mixed up and we ended up waiting for like 40 minutes. That wasn't the BBC's fault or anything, that was just because the taxi driver wasn't sure where he was meant to be picking us up. So we ended up getting a taxi ourselves, and we are now currently on the train to Manchester, and we're enjoying ourselves quite a bit. We've settled down now. Sorry, I keep looking around because people are looking at me vlogging. But we've settled down now. I've got some horrible tasting wine, which cost £7. We also had some like gin and tonic which we bought from the station, but now I'm currently just binging on cheese and onion crisps, which I love. They were the only things that were really like available to eat. There were some sandwiches, but at the moment I think that's quite heavy to eat, so I've just got crisps. But anyway, yeah, we're just sort of chilling. It's horrible weather out there, as you can see. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can't, I'll make sure when I edit this that it's loud enough for you guys to hear. But yeah, not doing very much at the moment. The time is actually, I will show you. It is 8:35. I am getting tired, to be honest with you. I think we both are. Mum's eating these salt and vinegar crisps. I've got cheese and onion. That's really all that we've got to say at the moment, but I will keep you updated if anything exciting happens.